Hello and welcome everyone, Stormy Sensei here. Hey, we're going to be playing some Triangle Strategy. Before we get into that, let's take a look at some of the stuff that I got for over Golden Week. These games were on like super sale, so I got them. They were like 80%, 70% off. Should be some pretty good games. I don't know if I'll stream them or not. Like, I wasn't really planning on it, but that's a future me problem. For now, though, back to Triangle Strategy, as we do every Wednesday. Wednesdays are a good streaming day for me because I don't have any early morning meetings on Thursday, so I'm able to stay up a bit longer. As you can see, given that we're starting at 11 my time, and this is Triangle Strategy, so it's going to be at least 2 hours. But since we've done most of this before, maybe it won't take that long. Anyway, let's say hello here to Skillies and Lutopia and Desekyo. By the way, on my off-stream save file, I got a new character that is super awesome, and I really hope that I also get the same character for this playthrough, but I might not because I'm choosing all of the third options that I'm not choosing for the first two playthroughs. So I don't know what's going to happen with that. I didn't get the new character until chapter 5, so it won't be this episode anyway.
His diplomatic visit as Lord of the House complete, Serenoa returns to the Wolfort domain. Safely within Glenbrook, Roland and Huette retire to Whitehome in the Crown City. Alas, there is no time for rest in House Wolfort, as Serenoa soon finds himself swept up in preparations for his wedding to Frederica. Dragan, meanwhile, presides over the blasting of a new tunnel at the Grand Norzellian mines.
That should be the end of that bothersome bedrock. Investigate it at once.
Hey there, Puppy Knight.
What in the name of iron?
What is it? Do we require more explosives?
No, Lord Dragan. You best come see for yourself.
What the?
Stormy sleep stream
Couldn't
win.
be.
That'd be like a reverse sleep lock, where I stream until I wake up.
That settles the wedding program, then. We still must decide upon the wedding dress, however.
Not we, Benedict. Surely the lady herself must decide. What do you desire, Frederica?
Well...
Hadn't you mentioned wanting to dress in the
Nice. Sailor
Rosellan
Chronicles
custom
2.
for the
That's a good
ceremony?
one.
Then you'd best ask the Roselle about that. There's a Rosellan village here in the domain. I'm sure they'd make you a dress if you asked.
But what of the other nations in attendance? Surely Hyzant would not look kindly upon it. Lord Simon, is it true that you assisted the Roselle who fled Hyzant during the war, and that you then granted them asylum here?
Aye, that is how the Roselle came to live within our domain.
It was a source of great tension, but in the end, Lord Simon's perseverance prevailed, and a group of Roselle found new homes here. To this day, the Holy State demands they be returned to Hyzant, citing their goddess's teachings as justification.
Begin with
The roots of the conflict run deep. Nevertheless, it is our duty to protect those who we have sworn to take under our wing. Should you choose to dress in the Rosellan custom, we shall stand behind you every step of the way.
Is that so? Then
You mixed up my
I
favorite
see
character
not
with
how
my
I could
favorite theme.
refuse such a
by the way.
kindness.
I shall
That was
accompany
just
you
the
to
character that I
village.
like the most.
To tell the truth, I have never been there myself. It would be a good opportunity to get to know them to strengthen our bonds.
As is your duty, my son.
Rosellan custom it is, then. Let us depart at once to make the request.
Aye, all of us. Ooh, I can't wait to see what they come up with.
Alright, these explorations should be pretty quick. Oops. Don't want that. I want this. Because presumably all the items are already taken. Nothing new. But we can do some more of these quests along the way here. Forces divided. I'll do like 2 of these, I guess. Take back the castle gate and forces divided. Want to eventually get all of them done. Defeat the enemy commander and don't let Serenoa die. We're forced to use Serenoa here, which is unfortunate for them because Serenoa is actually like probably strong enough to just kill all of these guys by himself.
I'm on it.
Leave
And you would have Lionel?
As you wish, my mech.
Aye. Leave it to
Understood.
This is my deathless save file. Yeah, so I'll have to make sure that no one dies here. So... let's see. There we go, that's a good one. Might get rid of one of these characters. Hey there, Skillies. I probably don't need to get rid of anyone because they're all like so weak, relatively speaking. Let's see, that's an archer. Let's move our mages out of the way. And let's move Piccoletta in the way because she's going to put a decoy down here to pick up this loot. And Groma gets to move first. I think I'll lure in over there, and then that's what we'll start off with. Alright. So the strategy here is going to be lure in and then just walk away while Serenoa walks away, while Flanagan flies away. Meanwhile, Piccoletta's in charge of getting this loot, and the rest of them are just going to kill everyone. We're at the point where like the enemy levels are close enough that I can actually just take them seriously instead of just sending off like all my weakest units. I am still going based off of number of times deployed though. That's a pretty interesting way of doing Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Shall I?
Are you far enough in the game to be able to play with 3 characters, and you're just choosing to play with 2 of them?
Shall we then?
Well, that would have been really annoying if he actually Shadow Stitched me there. I could also leap down here, I suppose. I actually can't because it's too far away, or it's actually too low down. Let's see. Surprisingly, the one square that he's standing on is not flammable. Alright, I have the left bracelet on. I kind of want to just throw him off to the side here. Let's see, let's get this mage actually. It's pretty bothersome. Well, guess he's not that bothersome. Tried to let Tora die too fast. She's using Mia. Well, Tora gets better by playing the mini game. Like a lot better.
Was nice knowing ya.
For the honor of House Wolfort.
On your guard. That hit the mark.
We doing this?
Another archer here. That is what I would imagine a 2-party team would be like. Do you get to, like, at least choose different blades?
Strike while the iron's hot.
Let's do
I
this.
feel better than ever. I'll do my utmost.
Only freezable. None of these are flammable.
Let the show begin!
Oh man, I'm too high up.
You are too slow.
Time for some sorcery. Don't be afraid. It worked!
stand ready. Out of my way!
You won't fool me.
Very well.
Does not kill anyone, actually. It's kind of surprising. You're kind of useless for a couple of turns. I could kill you, though. I could pretty much just choose who dies here. I'm gonna go with this pikeman.
The heavens raise!
Hey, Months, welcome back.
You cannot impede progress!
Kind of want to get close to my healer at this point.
This is it! For you!
Taking a lot of damage here.
Shall I?
You are fine. Let's energy wave someone here. I guess I could just punch him.
This ends here. You won't fool me.
Make way!
Oh, so close. Hey there, Pie. If I move back a square, then I'm attacking from a safe space, and it's like the same thing, but it gives me an extra kudos. And I get to steal an item,
Now
which
it's
is
my
good.
turn.
I'll heal up Lionel,
What are you and your cups about?
and then get back into battle here.
Defeat is not an option.
Let's go ahead and restore. Narv.
Whew, thank goodness.
And then we're in no threat of dying here.
Let's go then.
So what I know about the Gimmer's tech thing, I saw the video that he posted on YouTube like forever ago, and I was like, oh cool, more Gimmer tech, I love Gimmer tech. But then it was like, it's going to come out on May 4th, and I was like, alright, fine. It's kind of weird to announce it like this instead. And then I completely forgot about it. And then as I was at work, I saw that there was another, that it was basically, there was a YouTube stream, but it was basically just like, hey, go to Twitch, I'm premiering the thing right now.
Gotcha.
So I went there and saw that he had been live 2 hours ago.
I'll take it from here.
Instead of like currently having shown the tech. And then I luckily I was, because the stream had ended already, I was able to scroll through the entire thing, and I saw that there was like nothing to show. It was just all, we'll be right, or we're starting soon, for like an hour and a half or something like that. And then I laughed and I was like, alright, I hope that this is really just a huge joke, because that'd be really funny if we were all tricked like this. And went on Twitter to see what the punchline was, but it was just like, oh, he had technical difficulties, and I was like, okay, well, that's fine, I guess. It's less funny than I would have wanted, but I'll take it. So I was not like following it, but I caught up really quickly at the end.
Count on me.
Oh snap, that actually can do some good damage here. Gonna walk through some fire for it.
Come on!
Have another!
Ready Time for some sorcery.
Let's see. We're all healed up and good. Everyone over there is healed up and good. Is this a flammable square? I never learned how spreading fire works. Let me see if it actually will work here. So, no, that's only flammable. It's not actually currently in flames. Flammable, flammable. Alright, so if I think correctly, I think that the squares behind this fire are going to ignite here.
The fruits of my studies.
Okay, I was wrong. I have no idea how wind affects
At your command.
affects fire. I think it's just broken. I think that it honestly just doesn't work in this game at this point.
I won't stand for it.
Yep. I did see that he was just like, you know, really trying to make it happen and it just didn't happen.
You cannot impede progress?
Because he was like, oh, I overhyped it so much. I think that some of the funnier things are like all the people talking about all the things they missed out on because they were just anticipating the reveal instead.
See what Lionel can do.
Like they could have just watched it later.
Very well.
I kind of want to kill this mage if I can, but I can't attack from a safe spot doing so. So I guess I'll just kill this one instead.
Tremble in fear.
That's why I never announce anything I'm going to do. I just kind of do it. No build up. Oh, I forgot that you actually still had movement. Huh. I could get a sweeping kickoff here. That'd be kind of nice.
I think not. I don't pull my punches.
Unfortunately, neither of them got immobilized.
You're open.
Make way. My time to shine.
From where shall we strike?
Oh no. Gonna attack the decoy, right? Yep.
Thirsty, aren't we?
Anyone in need of heals? Surprisingly, not. I'm really surprised about that, honestly. Everyone's good. Oh, I don't have that. I'm thinking about, like, tactics for this character that I have on my other save file that I don't have on this one. I had the same problem when I was watching Sirius stream as well, or like the replays of his stream, because I was like, oh, you should use this technique, and then it was like, oh, he actually never learned that technique. You're in trouble.
Here goes.
for the greater good.
Alright, there's only 2 enemies left, that archer and the enemy commander.
I'll do my best. Time for some sorcery.
Nella's healed, everyone's healed. There's no way to get past this fire. I guess I could, like, put it out with ice.
I stand ready.
Oh, no, can't get in range here. Oh, there we go.
Out of my way!
Oh no!
That was pretty close.
Have you brought cork?
Hey, now that you have Kingdom Hearts Memory of Melody, you're able to unlock the extra song in Super Smash Bros.
You won't fool me.
Behold true power. May fortune be with
Better take advantage. Now then.
Ha!
On it!
Ready for battle. Farewell.
Oh, barely. I was too far over.
Farewell.
Ready.
Any loot to pick up over here? Nope, we're all good. So may as well put down a steel trap. It's free experience points after all.
Might use this.
Feisty, aren't we?
Whatever it takes.
For the honor of House Wolfort. Time to take action. You've got this!
I can feel it.
$25 music track that came with the free game. Nice. There was actually a joke about that for some game. I think it was like there was a Final Fantasy VII demo that came with some other game. I don't remember what the game was,
I hope you're watching, Grandpa.
but that was a similar joke for that game, whichever one it was.
Ha! Too slow.
At your command. Ha! Painful, wasn't it?
I show no mercy.
Whose turn is next? So, Lino? Okay.
Profit comes to the prepared.
Now then.
Yeah!
Nice crit.
On
He's
it.
dead. I was worried I was gonna have to take another turn doing that. And no one died. It really shouldn't be a problem for like another 10 levels, I feel like. Should Should probably do another one. Alright, take back the castle gates. Oh, Streamlabs is back. I have to have Serenoa, okay, fine.
I'm on it. Thank
you. You would have lion.
Please, as you wish. I'll do my way.
Oh wow. Picoletta's actually been deployed as many times as Archibald. Which means that it's still technically the least number deployed. I'm only setting myself up for not using him in the next battle. And that's okay. Alright, let's see. Let's get Lionel over here. Because he gets health and extra gold when he picks up treasures. So that's that over there I'm going for. And then Medina can fight over here and Groma can fight over here. Narv. Mages can be back here. Archers can be back here. And then we got... wow, I have a lot of ranged units here. I could spare one of them. Archibald, you can go over here. Alright. A new dawn. These easy battles are going to trick me into a false sense of security because we gotta fight defending your Gan next, which, you know, is difficult for the wrong reasons. We gotta keep him safe. And he kinda likes to throw.
Prepare yourself.
Wow, I can move a lot. Let's see. A couple of sword people, axe person. No problem.
Very well then. You won't fool me.
Make way.
Time for act again. Yeah, start off this time.
Defeat is not an option. We doing this?
Versus 22. Okay, well, maybe this will work.
This'll be fun.
Nothing says fun like a steel trap.
Someone give an old man a hand.
The higher ground I'm on, and the further away I am, the more damage I do.
I've got my sights all set.
Count on me.
You can't break that.
come!
He's just an archer. Good damage. Everything else up until now has only done 1 damage to me. That one did 50. Scary stuff.
Whoa!
Are you in need? On guard!
My time is now.
You didn't kill him? What? That's crazy.
Hear my prayers.
The rainstorm
You cannot impede progress?
causes the enemies to not be able to move as much.
Shall I?
Oh no, I can't reach him. I guess I could get a back attack instead of a follow-up.
Ah!
Ready for battle.
Yeah, that's a good choice.
Yeah! Bullseye!
Nice.
Yeah! Bullseye! I'll do my utmost.
Why didn't he attack me? Oh, because he used charge already. He couldn't attack me.
Come on!
I am at your back!
Nice. I love when the plan
Where
works
shall we
out.
strike? This ends here!
Ready.
Ooh, Zuko, you want to heal this guy over here. Are you going to go this way? You have the range of 4 for that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. So you have to either go here or here. I feel like you're gonna go diagonal or something. If only I were better at manipulating the AI here. I can't even hit him diagonally anyway. Alright. Range is actually kind of sad on the on all of this. It's like a straight shot this guy from a square back for a little more damage.
I'll send you flying!
would be able to get this warrant for the tree anyway. I could kill this guy. Kill this guy. Let's kill this guy.
Time to end this. With years comes wisdom. Shield.
I'll show you what I can do. Don't be afraid.
No paralysis, sadly.
My time has come. Yeah!
I'll have a go.
Not quite sure why this is safe, but I'll move there.
The heavens judge you.
She does more damage than lightning storms, that's why I'm moving her up here. Not enough damage though.
The heavens rage.
Got a paralysis though, so that's pretty good.
Lionel has arrived!
Let's see, I have enough for a restore even if I use the fleet-footed here.
I'll keep at it.
Prepare yourself.
That doesn't kill. Okay. Alright. Do have to worry about a mage, but I do have a heal coming up soon.
Farewell.
Make way. Let's make trouble.
I don't really want to get hit by magic. I'll stand over here, maybe? I'll stand over here. I'll probably get hit by magic anyway. Nope, I actually can't get hit by magic here. Good.
I'll end you. Count on me.
I guess I could use her actual purpose and heal with a healing item. It's a regular healing potion. It is nice. So.
Here you go.
Much
Wow, Medina
appreciated.
doing Medina stuff. That's crazy.
Defeat is not an option.
Alright. Sure, why not? I'll destroy this stuff.
To work.
That stinks.
That's it.
That's not gonna save you.
I'll show you what I can do.
At your command. On guard!
The heavens judge you!
Thank goodness he wasn't standing in a puddle.
Stay down!
I'm pretty sure that Zana would just immediately kill Flanagan as soon as she attacked him with any lightning.
You cannot impede progress!
Prepare yourself. I see your every weakness. I don't pull my punches.
Make way!
Am I out of act again? I am, okay. I'll just like attack him here, he'll be fine.
Yeah! Count on me. This may hurt!
Okay, now's the time to start being careful about this. We don't want them to die too quickly.
I am your shield. Let's go then.
Because as soon as the enemies that are within the this area all die, then the mission is over, and I'd lose any treasure that's on the ground.
I'll send you flying!
Someone give an old man a hand.
Guess I don't really need to get that close, huh? I just hit him from here, because it is the inescapable arrow with the 62% chance of just causing instant death due to my swift end ability. And it actually triggered. That's funny. Do I not have the red scarf equipped? I do not. I have the black anklet and the speed amulet. Interesting. That must have been a thing that I did on my other save file only.
Here I come! I can heal too!
Planning on a long, long life.
I stand ready. On guard!
I'm not sure what you mean. Does it just mirror some of the path that makes sense when you recruiter wrong characters? Are you saying that you recruit some characters when you're on the wrong path? Or like the paths that you recruit some characters on don't correspond well to the characters you pick up?
I will fight if I must.
Lionel has arrived!
No resistant, huh?
Taste my shield!
I'm still tempted to.
Count on me!
Yeah! And now me!
For the honor of House Wolford. Now I end you. Let's go then.
Gotcha! Oh, that stings.
I wonder if I'm further away, I'll kill him. That's as close as I can get, but that still hits him.
That's it!
Impressive.
Here I come.
Shall I?
It's turn 5, I suppose.
Shall we then?
Are you in need? I shall protect you.
My time is now.
Totally forgot that she was around.
Hear my prayers.
You cannot impede progress.
Make way.
Safe zone.
Now we make our
Back
riches.
attack. Follow up.
Let's go then.
High ground. Back attack. Safe zone. Follow up.
Fortune smiles on Lionel.
Count on me.
Only a back attack, but that's okay.
This may hurt.
Now we make our riches.
From where shall we strike? Death from above!
Well, I could have attacked from a high ground. This is a hit from a safe zone. Alright, that's 2 out of the way. We'll do another 2 next week. On to more story stuff. Crenton's like actually the best mage in the game. It's crazy. That ability. I'm going to get it eventually, but it might be the last ability that I get. I'm not going to throw my money at the enemy for damage. I'm gonna throw my money at my characters to improve themselves. I can use the rest of my money to buy wares. Yes, I can. Went back to being broke. Nothing new in the sundry shop. Oh, well, there's the stuff that's... Oh, actually, we do have some new stuff. Condemn the corrupt consortium. Alright, we got new background text. Also may as well get some of this stuff as well. Because I have the kudos after all. Lion's Heart, Jade, Diamond, Sacred Bow, Eternal Resin, and that's it. Eternal Resin, so Sacred Bow, Diamond, Jade, Lion's Heart. There's the diamond and there's the jade, so I'll get those two. And Lion's Heart as well. Alright, time to put the A-team in. I guess after we do some exploration. Very minor exploration though. Because we should already have all the items here.
Greetings and welcome, Lord Serenoa and Lady Frederica. My name is Jerome. I bid you welcome on behalf of the Roselle. And congratulations on your engagement, as well as assuming lordship of your house.
You have my gratitude. We hope you will continue to lend your support to House Wolford.
You have my word. I owe your Lord Father a great debt. Though even were that not the case, you are engaged to one of our own in Lady Frederica. Few things could bring us more joy. We shall make the finest dress you have ever seen.
On that subject, I have one humble request. I would like to incorporate this pendant into the design.
The pendant of her mother.
The pendant you're never without.
'Tis one of a kind, left to me by my late mother. She was one of the Rosellan refugees who fled Hyzant during the war and found her way to Esfrost. In a twist of fate, she fell in love with the former Archduke, and thus was I born. In secret, of course. After I was born, she was sent back to Hyzant, where she met her end.
I see why it never leaves you. Pray fashion the dress
I
in this
completely
pendant's
forgot
image.
about that the first time
Shall be
around.
done, Lord. Let us delay no further. Lady Frederica, please step inside, that we may take your measurements.
Like, I had wondered what happened to Frederica's mother. I thought that it was a mystery, but apparently we knew from chapter 4 that shortly after Frederica was born, she was sent back to Hyzant, where they had likely killed her for being, like, causing all the civil unrest among the Roselle and causing the rebellion.
Thank you kindly.
The measurements may take some time, Lord Serenoa. Perhaps you'd care to take a stroll and see the village while you wait.
I'd very much like that. Thank you.
Your hair certainly does make you stand out, my lord. We don't get many visitors to our fair village. I said this the first time around, but like, the whole concept of there being a whole town of Rosellans and my black hair being the thing that makes me stand out when they all have pink hair is just like poetic. Even though I'm pretty sure we got all the items, we're still gonna do a fairly thorough search of everything because you never know when you miss something. In fact, I actually know for a fact that I missed some things. Because I've been watching other people's playthroughs. Nothing too important. I missed a grounding amulet and some superior fiber or something like that. Like, even still, like if I missed those, I could miss anything. We're going out to see Doctor Strange. I'm going to go like a week or two after, on like a weekday in the middle of the day, because I definitely want to see it. But after I saw No Way Home and saw how crowded the theaters were, and like no one's wearing a mask anymore, even though like COVID numbers are up again, and like all the things that the CDC said like last month about like, oh yeah, you should be able to fly without a mask, or like you can use your best judgment for public transportation. Now they're saying, oh, actually that was a mistake, we should not have said that. So yeah, I'm going to just like go when it's less crowded. I'll probably also wait until weekend after next, because I'm visiting my grandmother in 2 weeks, or 2 weekends from here. And so I'm going to try to minimize my contact right up until I go to the airport for that. Yep, I watched the Moon Knight finale right before I started the stream. Well, I guess technically I watched Ghosted right before I started the stream, but I did watch it tonight as I came home. I thought they did a pretty good job with all of it. I was, as I said with Mrs. Stormy, Moon Knight was probably the most difficult MCU TV show to make, because for, you know, WandaVision or Falcon and the Winter Soldier and Hawkeye and things like that, we already knew those characters from the movies, and so like the movie fans care about those characters and that's why they're watching the shows. But for Moon Knight, like, no one knows Moon Knight. He's like, you know, B-list, or even lower in terms of comic book popularity. And for like a lot of people, they don't even know who the character is at all. I mean, I happen to know him just because of like Marvel Ultimate Alliance games, but like I don't really know him. So they had to make a series where they introduced a character, what they're all about, their powers, origin story, you know, motivations, set up a big bad, and beat the big bad, all in like 6 episodes, or however many episodes there were. So it's impressive that they managed to get it right. Alright, unsurprisingly, I would have done the same. We have a duty to help those in need is high morality. That's what I chose on the first playthrough. And the other 2 options. and I intend to honor that. Let us work together and make this land a prosperous one for your people, and I pray the day soon comes that you no longer require protection and are free to live your lives unfettered. It's this middle one because it has this slight undertone of you actually need to like go out and do your own thing, and you don't want to protect you. Like you're kind of like, oh, I hope that one day you don't need my help anymore, and that you don't need to like, you know, mooch off of me. It's kind of what I get from this sort of statement. Definitely the most evil of them. As do I. Yet I hear whispers that Hyzant demands our return. Yep, they have been demanding that for like 30 years. I tell you now, the teachings of their beloved goddess hide untold amounts of cruelty. We will not survive if we go back there. I pray for the future you speak of, but I know better than blithely assume that it will arrive on its own accord. Father granted the Roselle asylum in our lands. Though they once hailed from Hyzant, they are now as much a part of the Wolford domain as anyone else. There should be one more person to talk to here. I don't want to talk to this person here. I'm not allowed to go into the Elder's room. Not until like many chapters later. In fact, on this playthrough, I don't think we'll ever get to go into the Elder's house. Because that's like chapter 17 stuff. Not chapter 17, chapter 15 stuff. I have a friend who has a Moon Knight comic book. For the past like year and a half, when I go into like bookstores and comic stores, I look around at all the comics and think about like buying one of them. But the issue is that like these comics have all been around since, you know, the 50s, the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. And like I don't even know which one to start with. Like I kind of want to just like pick up like a big one, like House of M, or like Crisis on Infinite Earths, or like Flashpoint Paradox, things like that. I know I'm like throwing around both Marvel and DC. I really don't care which one I go for. I'm old enough to just buy from both of them and not really buy into the rivalry between the two of them. But I haven't really, like, nothing's really called out to me yet. I really wanted there to be like a Scarlet Witch comic book where I could just like pick it up and just like read about the Scarlet Witch. And I might have to just go with House of M to do that. I haven't actually found House of M one like out and about though. I don't really want to buy it online. I'd rather like go to a store and buy it. It's just a personal preference of mine. But one of these days I'm going to start going into comic books. 10 years ago today, the Avengers released. Wow, that's crazy. I saw that in theaters, I believe. I was in New York at the time. Saw it at the Magic Johnson Theater. It's no fun staying in the village all the time. I want to go play somewhere else, but Mother won't get mad if I go too far. So I actually originally said you'll be able to venture further afield when you're older, and when that day comes I'll show you both around the domain myself. Because like that showed an amount of kindness for me actually personally pledging to this child that I'm going to show him and his mother the domain. And surprisingly that's liberty and not morality. But I guess the whole "you're precious to her, you do well to heed her words" is, you know, probably more the morality level. I definitely did not like the middle one, because there's plenty of fun to be had here. I'm sure your mother would be pleased you took up hunting and fishing, because like, you know, the child doesn't want to be told, trust me, you want to stay here. And I don't really want the Roselle to have to stay here either. I'd rather them actually be able to go. But also, at the same time, I don't really like what's the term for that? Is it gaslighting? Love bombing? I'm not quite sure what it is. But like, there's a certain amount of like, oh, she cares about you, so you should just like listen to her and not go out into the area around, is kind of like a little negative here. So both of these are like not great for different reasons. The only one that I really do like is the Liberty one. Now, for as far as what evil Stormy goes with, which is like most out of character, I suppose it would be the middle one here, the utility option. I'm gonna go with that here. Oh, I've always wanted to go hunting. You should try it. Ask your father or one of the elders to take you. I'm sure you'll do your mother proud. Yeah, she won't know what to do with all the meat I'm bringing home. Alright, he feels better now. So we didn't see anything shining on the ground. We talked to everyone twice. So we're just good to go. There's actually another exploration before the end of this chapter. So we gotta kinda keep it moving here. Meanwhile...
Do you understand just how dangerous it is for a young prince to go gallivanting off on a whim?
Punish me if you will. But if I hadn't gone gallivanting, I never would have learned the state of things outside our own kingdom.
Oh? Well, if you are so interested in international affairs, then I have a fitting role for you.
I actually really like this this
You
scene
will oversee
here.
the Grand Norzelian mines.
Like, it shows
Father,
a really high
it would
amount
be a
of
privilege.
wisdom for King Regna here.
I fear that punishment would provoke no reflection, and so I would rather put your energies to work for the kingdom.
I shan't let you down, Father.
I am not blind to your feelings, my son. I understand that my methods vex you. Nevertheless, I ask that you stay out of harm's way, and give me no reason to worry.
Of course.
Mining is grueling, thankless work. Show the miners the appreciation they deserve.
I shall. You have my word.
The necessary provisions have been arranged, Your Highness. You are to deliver them to Dragan.
Father, may I bring Lord Wolfort? It is his job to oversee the operation after all. And his closeness with Dragan may engender goodwill.
Also, he's my friend.
I know you trust him a great deal, Roland. But I would remind you that his betrothal now binds him to Frost. You would do well to be wary of any move he or his house might make.
So you share Franny's views on the matter. Nevertheless, Serenoa is a friend I could never hope to replace. A friend I trust no matter your opinion of him.
Concerning words, Your Highness, House Wolfort must be subject to the same scrutiny as any other.
Roland.
Alright, so I've been warning you all about the spoilers from the first playthrough that are going to happen here. And I'm about to drop one.
Bring these tidings to Gustadolf at once.
After this scene. Actually, I guess I'll do it now, because I can pause this.
Is that everyone? Good. I have important news for all of you.
So, it's actually pretty interesting that... a couple of things about King Regna here. He's a very interesting character. I actually really liked that scene in particular, especially having played through, like, chapter 17, which is, like, the big one, with all the crazy plot reveals. But, you know, you have this rebellious son that doesn't follow your orders and things like that, and is going off and doing all this stuff here. And he could have just punished him, said like, oh, you know, you're forbidden from blah blah blah, whatever, normal parenting stuff. But, you know, my grandmother would always say that when you have like a bad kid, like she was a teacher, so she had to deal with a lot of like bad kids over the years. Usually the trick is to actually give them more responsibility and get them invested. Because generally they're just kind of like lashing out because they lack structure, or like, you know, they are seeking attention and things like that. So if you know, focus or direct their energies, then you can kind of turn things around with them. And so he actually says like, oh, you want international affairs? Here, you're going to oversee the Grand Norzelian mine, which is actually something that he would love to do. And it follows both of their interests there. So you get to have the son want to do what the father wants, and the father has the son not do things he doesn't want because he gave him something to do that he does want to do. So this is really great there. But the other thing, and probably more intriguing in terms of the storyline, is how Regna is warning Roland to be wary of Serenoa and the Wolfort domain in general, even though he knows that he's actually Roland's brother secretly, and that Destra was his illicit tryst, I guess. So it's very interesting that Regna definitely knows about it because he gave Simone royal signet and also the scales of conviction. So like he definitely knows about it, and it's kind of interesting that he would say like, you know, be wary of that family because, you know, technically there's some royal blood in there. And in fact, I guess Serenoa would technically be the true, like, prince, like, because he's older than Franny, I believe. I think he is, at least.
What you see before you is to be seized by the Duchy of Esfrost. You shall not speak of this beyond those in present company. Any who do will be punished to the fullest extent of the law.
But, Lord Dragan, are not the resources we mine destined to be shared among nations?
This matter is not up for debate. A discovery of this magnitude could reshape all of Norzelia. And so I ask this of you. Stand with me as I lead this great realm into a new era.
You risk much giving us these orders. I shall do exactly as you say.
I thank you. I have already sent the Archduke a letter informing him of our find. When I am appointed Prime Minister, I promise to reward you all handsomely for delivering me such a boon.
You are to be Prime Minister?
Or Ambassador to Glenbrook, perhaps. Time will tell. Either way, with this I shall make my mark. And do what neither Father nor Gustadolf ever could.
So ambitious he is.
What news from Dragan, dear brother?
I never dreamt our hypothesis would prove true.
So you take him at his word?
I have no choice. The spy I sent to shadow him corroborates his report.
And? What are his demands?
He wishes to be named Prime Minister in exchange for secreting it away to Esfrost. Negotiations with Glenbrook are in the offing, should I refuse.
So he means to threaten you?
He is stronger than I believed him to be. Certainly what he has uncovered is worth the price he asks. What would you do, were you me?
Keep the secret safe, naturally. Did you not send a spy for this very reason? Surely expected this would happen.
I did, and they have been issued emergency orders.
Then leave the rest to me. I shall depart at once.
How fortunate I am to have a brother who knows me so well. Ah, Dragan, you will rue the day you dared place Glenbrook beside me on the scales of your feeble judgment. I hand down the orders. Yield or be crushed beneath my heel.
Honestly, I feel like could have been an evil laugh in there. It would have been very appropriate. The pyramid scheme is working. We're making lots of money. Yeah, I'm glad to hear it.
The dress measurements are finished at last. I applaud your patience.
Is it exactly as you hoped?
It is indeed. I can hardly wait to see it finished.
I am glad to hear it.
There you are.
Prince Roland. And Huette besides. What brings you here?
We were looking for you.
We inquired around Castle Wolfort and heard you all had come here.
Has something happened?
Father has asked me to keep watch over the mines. Won't you join me?
You scarcely need ask, of course.
A wise course of action, seeing as you will be overseeing the mining operations.
And we can present Dragan with the gifts we procured abroad.
A fine
Actually, still don't
opportunity
know what
to get
the
to know
gift
the man
is.
better. He is quite talented, is
Oh,
he
I
not?
do remember what it is now.
He is
Okay.
a man with grand visions for the future. That much is certain. I shall tell you more of him along the way.
Then let us waste not one moment more. To the mines.
I'll have the dress ready in time for the ceremony, my lord.
You have my thanks, Jerome.
The gift that Frederica picks up for Dragan in Hyzant is a painting that is encrusted with salt.
Serenoa and Frederica journey to the Rosellan village so she may be fitted for her wedding gown. The young lord gains an unexpected moment of quietude while he waits. However, Roland soon arrives with orders from King Regna to inspect the Grand Norzellian mines, where Dragan has made great progress.
And now you can see what gift she picked up from Esfrost. Cloud picking up, having fun too. That's the great thing about the game.
How will Gustadolf respond to my offer? I should think there's but one logical answer. Should he refuse for some reason, I will need Father's aid. I must apprise him of the situation.
Lord Dragan, Prince Roland is here from the Crown City.
What? Yeah.
What's
I love
this?
That little animation there.
Prince Roland and my friends of House Wolfort. To what do I owe the honor?
Apologies for the sudden nature of our visit, Dragan. I have come on Father's orders to offer our sincere gratitude, as well as to observe the mining operation.
Splendid! The miners will no doubt be heartened by your Highness's presence.
Does the mining continue apace?
Indeed it does. There are no problems to report. And what of your trip abroad, Lord Serenoa?
It was most enlightening indeed. We even brought something for you. I do hope it's to your liking.
Authentic as frosty cheese. One of my favorites.
We thought you might be in need of a taste of your homeland after so much time away.
I have visions of this cheese in my sleep. You have no idea how happy this makes me.
It is enough to see you happy.
I am glad our deliberations were not in vain.
Dragan, I believe it was you who said the future is in the hands of the ardent youth. We are of like mind. Let us shape the future together.
Indeed. That future is close at hand. I suspect we will reach across the border and ask for your cooperation in due course.
And I shall gladly assent.
Yes, we eagerly await your offer. Now then, I was thinking I might examine the quarry.
Wait, Your Highness! One of the tunnels caved in but a few days ago. I would advise against entering just now.
Did you not assure us moments ago that the mining continues apace?
The miners are working to repair the damage as we speak. It is simply too soon to allow you inside.
Was it caused by a blast?
It was, in fact. We were perhaps a bit overzealous in attempting to remove some of the bedrock.
I'd no idea your explosives were so powerful. How do you make them anyway?
I would love to tell you, Your Highness, but I'm afraid we must keep some of our secrets. What I can say is that salt is a vital ingredient.
Surely you jest.
I thought you'd be surprised. I could scarcely believe it myself at first. A gargantuan tome in the archives opened my eyes to the many uses for salt, beyond seasoning our daily dishes. And now I pass what I've learned to you, Lord Serenoa, as a token of my gratitude for your visit.
The power of salt.
'Tis a compendium of my research on the uses of salt. I encourage you to peruse it at your leisure.
I most certainly shall. 'Tis a most valuable gift.
Fascinating indeed. I too would like to read it when you are through, my lord.
I look forward to hearing your impressions.
At any rate, I see the sun hangs low. Shall we save a tour of the mine for the morrow?
Yes, perhaps that would be best.
We're gonna mine.
Yes,
The
of
time
course.
doesn't really
I
matter.
shall prepare entertainment and lodgings for your party at once.
So it is nightfall. We're about to be nightfall. And they're preparing for bed. Keep an eye out for shinies. Though there shouldn't be any. We were pretty thorough, especially at the beginning of the game. So the jurisdiction of Claris. Yeah, definitely Claris. Definitely not Dragan. Everyone only has one thing to say. This is an interesting one here. Despite the explosives collapsing one of the tunnels, mining appears to be on schedule. Running a mine, let alone one owned by 3 nations, is no easy task. The lack of unrest is a credit to Lord Dragan's leadership. To that end, indulge me with a hypothetical. Suppose you led an operation and an incident occurred. How would you respond? Alright, so I originally said I would hear the problems firsthand from the miners themselves, issuing orders blindly from above leads to chaos. Maybe I'm not as moral as I thought. Maybe I'm a lot more liberal, because for the past couple of options, we've been choosing the liberty option. Anyway, I would order an investigation into the cause and find the party or parties responsible. There must be no cause or for bad blood between our nations, or, seeing as it is a joint accord, I must resolve the matter peaceably with Hyzant and Esfrost's involvement. The other two I feel about as equal about, honestly. Because, like, do you do an investigation, or do you? Because, like, there's really no difference between the two. I feel like trying to practice the Belmont-Byleth matchup is definitely a challenge. Really? I'm surprised. Like, your whip should reach longer than their spear, and their sword as well. I guess maybe all the neutral areas is pretty rough. I'm gonna go with this one here. It seems like a lot of extra bureaucracy to bring in the other two like this, and I would personally avoid that. It is probably the least likely option for me to choose. Indeed, we cannot be the only ones to bear the brunt of any troubles, but the crown and other nations will seek to share their burdens too. There is merit to these hypotheticals, Serenoa. They ensure we are prepared when we find ourselves in times of crisis. And they allow us to get ahead of any problems that may harm our venture. I should consult my father about this as well. Well, you could always use my favorite technique, dash back forward tilt. It's literally my favorite thing in Smash Ultimate. And it should work against Byleth Nair as well. Oh yeah, that reminds me. We actually do have some notes to go over. Also, it's interesting that you're trying to learn the Byleth-Belmont matchup. Like, who plays Byleth? Well, I guess if you're still playing with Alexstro, they play Byleth. But, like, I don't think I know of anyone else that does. Shouldn't there be another conviction check somewhere? I guess not. Yeah, there aren't any others. That's surprising. Alright, before we go into here, let's go into the War Chronicle and see the notes here. Marvels of Norzelia, Volume 1. We picked this up in Esfrost. I'm really behind on reading here. The Kingdom of Glenbrook's crown city is situated along the banks of the Norzelia River. Once plagued by frequent, deadly floods, previous monarchs oversaw projects to control the river's flow, transforming the capital into the idyllic city people know today. A bustling town and crystalline waters dotted with merchant ships from all over the realm, there was no more fitting image for the Kingdom of Commerce. To top it all off, Whiteholm Castle has come to be known as Norzelia's most picturesque palace. There is more to the castle than its beautiful exterior. Ingenious feats of engineering went into constructing such a mammoth in the middle of a river, which becomes the castle's best defense the moment the bridge is raised. Out of all the castles ever built over Norzelia's storied history, there is no question that Whiteholm is the most impressive. Alright, let's see if we got anything else here. I know we have at least one other thing. We have the Don't Trust the Consortium. Here we are. Children's textbook, Salt in Norzelia. On the condition of salt in Norzelia, but it's something that humans absolutely cannot survive without. Yes, that is water and question A. Water is easy enough to come by. Our realm is crisscrossed by rivers, and it is a simple matter to dig a well. Salt, on the other hand, is exceedingly rare, and all of Norzelia can be found only in question B, located in the vast deserts of Hyzant. All salt is regulated by question C. How much it costs at the market changes depending on how much question D is added, which is figured from factors such as production and manufacturing expenses. Alright, I knew all of them except for answer D, which I knew, but I didn't know that was what they were looking for at the time. So SALT, the source in Hyzant, the Norzelia Consortium, and the SALT tax. It's kind of interesting that they're teaching their children about like SALT taxes, getting them used to like normalizing the fact that salt should be taxed. There should be one, maybe two more new things in here. Salt and meat, here we are. My predecessor once asked me what the most delicious thing in the realm was. The answer? Salt. Imagine what food would taste like without those grains of flavor. Then my predecessor asked what the most disgusting thing in all the realm was. The answer? Salt. Imagine what food would taste like under a mountain of this stuff. I recall this conversation every time I make cured meats. Too little salt, and those rich little flavors we crave will never develop. Too much, and the result will be nigh inedible. And yet it is one of life's greatest mysteries that curing meats in brine has nothing to do with how salty it will turn out. I am no believer in the goddess's teachings, but I cannot help wondering if perhaps she has come in hand with this phenomenon. Another of life's greatest mysteries is how exquisitely a glass of red wine pairs with perfectly salted, sautéed meat and cheese on rye. There should be one more, I believe. Condemn the corrupt consortium, a 2-pager. We will expose the corruption within the Norzelia Consortium. The consortium was originally created to ensure the fair trade of salt among the 3 nations. However, 30 years have passed, and now the founding principles have been lost, and salt inequity ravages our realm once more. As you readers know, Hyzant imposes a high tax on all the salted exports. This tax was lowered immediately after the war ended, but now is even higher than before the war began. Though the Holy State claims a salt shortage to be behind this, no one can ascertain the condition of the source, and most speculate it is merely Hyzant setting the price. The consortium should be responsible for righting these wrongs, but they are in the Holy State's beck and call. To make matters worse, so they impose even higher taxes on the salt bound for Esfrost to line their own pockets. As a result, salt is now a luxury to the Grand Duchy. Its people are impoverished, and the nation's development has all but come to a halt. The situation is far too similar to that on the eve of the Salt Iron War, and, if left unchecked, could result in yet another horrible tragedy. To prevent that and see the consortium's original purpose restored, we must first bring their wrongdoings to light. To that end, I am currently investigating the consortium, with the aforementioned convictions in mind. My wise readers, it is time for us to raise our voices together and for the future of all of Norzelia. Some good propaganda speech there. Alright, looks like we're all caught up on notes. Let's see some of this information. We actually did not get this the first time around because we never went to Esfrost. But let's go and read the Might of Esfrost. Outfitted with armor and weapons forged from iron, their homeland is renowned for war. The Grand Duchy's army, dubbed the Black Irons, is a fearful foe. Since success in Esfrost depends on the merit rather than social class, each soldier fights ruthlessly in hopes of advancing their rank. I wish that you could filter to unreads. Alright, there are no more unreads. Dunsparce. How awful. I'm pretty sure that's like one of my least favorite Pokemon. I'm traumatized for having to find it in Dark Tunnel. Or is it called Dark Cave? I'm not quite sure. Alright. Here comes the battle. I do have a strategy for this.
No word from below, you say? They haven't tried to flee, have they?
No,
There's nowhere to
sir.
flee to.
I've not seen a single soul emerge from the mine.
Very well then. I shall make contact with them myself. Was that? It came from within. What is the meaning of this?
Frosty soldiers. Why are they at the mines?
No. Did he see through my plot?
Clear the mine. Leave no survivors.
So this is how they respond. Those dogs.
Let's get the A-team out here.
I won't let you down.
Alright, let's see what we got. Well, we gotta have Eridor.
With pleasure.
Gotta have Corentin. Gotta
If I
have
need your
Gila.
approval.
Gotta have Jens.
I'll do my best.
I can have
As you
him.
command.
I don't mind that.
At once.
Don't mind having Flanagan as well. Two more.
I'm on it.
Let's get
The honor is
Benedict in
mine.
here. And let's get Archibald in here.
Excellent.
Alright, let's take a look, see what we got. One mage, two archers. I think I have to have Serenoa here. Isn't there an archer somewhere in here? Yeah, there's the archer. Do I have Broma here? I do not. Turn 19, that's so late. I'll never get a turn. Alright, I think that we're good here. We have to kill all of them, and we can't let Dragan die. Which normally would be a problem. But since it's the second playthrough, we have Light Wave.
Protect Lord Dragan! I'll give it my best.
We could technically also use in tandem and make him go next. We don't really need to, though. There we go. Dragan is now protected.
I've got it!
I could have been better with my positioning here. That's okay.
My turn. Suffer. You won't escape.
You traitors!
Defeat is not an option.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
I could do 2 full turn here. That'd be kind of nice. I don't want them going too crazy though.
Let us steel our defenses.
Someone give an old man a hand. You're not getting away.
I'll take you on! I'll be your shield!
Let me heal your wounds. Go swiftly.
I feel like I can do anything.
So, it falls to me.
Come on!
At your command.
Just in case Dragan like goes crazy here and like rushes these enemies, I'm gonna be a little bit cautious here. Let's see, where are you able to go? You were able to go up to there.
I shall protect you.
So no matter where he goes now, he'll take half damage. Not no matter where he goes.
So it comes to battle. I can just get over there.
I should have faced a different direction for that.
Rest? These are no greens.
I will end this.
Oh, I am in a lot of trouble here.
Death! For life. Try this.
Nice. Sleep is like busted.
You traitors! The flames consume you!
What would Father do?
Alright, how close am I to getting healed here? I'm actually safe up here. Still can't kill him though. Is that safe for me to do? Is Gila able to get up there? Gila can move up to this place here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then use her heal. Yeah, she's able to heal me. So I'm safe up here.
Death from above!
Got a critical hit, so I get some extra health here.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
Sloppy! Oh, that stinks.
My stratagem is superior.
I'll take you on! Show me what you're made of.
I shall do what I can.
Uh-oh. The guy getting in the way actually stopped me from doing my stuff.
Time for some research.
Come on!
At your command. I am your shield.
It's time. Please work.
Time to work.
Will I kill him if I do this? No, I won't actually. 21. Serenella kills Mundo, I believe.
Have another! Victory is within reach.
Another!
Me too! If it's a fight you want, don't underestimate me!
Why would you not move towards the
Situation is
ladder?
grim.
If I go here, then I'm actually safe.
I'll make this quick. To lead, I must grow.
There is no mercy on the battlefield. A brief rest.
That'll do!
For the future of House Wolford.
Oh, that stinks.
His head is blocking the way, I guess.
Slow! I'm only getting started.
Shall we begin?
Really?
Be at ease.
The tides are turning. Come at me!
I must remain calm.
It's better for me to... I think it's better for me to actually put down a spring trap. Yeah, I could see it. This mage is going to get up close here pretty soon. This mage isn't able to hit me from there. So for sure, if I put the spring trap here, let's see, 14. I need to make sure that the mage trips it though. So he gets up to this square. And the archer does not make it there, neither does anyone else.
This is my way of doing things.
So, it falls to me.
Come on!
I'm actually safe here. I may as well wait here. Gets my turn to come back faster.
My time has come.
Your orders?
It's over!
Curses! What's going on?
Defeat is not an option.
But the mage is still able to hit me from here, so we're not in the clear yet. I need to back up.
I shall try my level best. This will serve well.
Someone give an old man a hand.
Man. And again. It's quite the head there.
I've got my sights all set.
Are you in need? On guard!
Oh, the
Give me
miss.
strength.
That's so huge.
I must remain calm.
I've got it!
As long as that mage can't hit me, I think I'm pretty safe here.
I will end this. Suffer.
Into the shadows. Cool heads shall prevail.
Let's see. Flanagan's a little hurt, but not that hurt.
Your wounds are healed.
I'm planning on a long, long life.
You won't beat me! You're done!
Time for some research.
Let me cause some trouble.
I goofed a little bit there, so I had to make myself a little bit safer. It's a lot of health that you get there.
Done it now! Look at me learning.
Oh, that's just
The
rude.
flames consume you. For the honor of House Wolfort.
I don't really know what I want to do with Anna here.
Too easy.
Let us pry out their weakness. Let us steal our defenses.
To me.
Someone give an old man a hand.
comes to battle.
I wish I could get one more square closer. How far is his range here? He's able to have a range of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he has to move forward. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I'll move 1 back. Nope. The only worry is that he'll attack Archibald instead.
Please work.
So maybe I'll entice him by turning my back to him.
I do not miss. I stand ready. You dare test my shield.
Cool heads shall prevail. I'm behind you.
Well done.
Come at me! Time to die! God, this can't be! You've done it now!
That was accidentally genius of me. I just wanted the treasure.
Defeat is not an option.
We're kind of in danger here. I'm gonna move away. How awkward. I guess I could just attack him and then
Yeah.
go
Victory
back
is
to
within
my
reach.
what's it called? Take cover.
Into the shadows.
Curses! We're no longer
What's
in
going
danger
on?
over there.
Let us pry out their weakness.
Raging Beast on Archibald.
I have your back.
I'm gonna slide as a feather. Someone give an old man a hand.
Yeah, I want to attack him, but he's just gonna get healed, but that's okay. Yeah, he's actually gonna get hit there, unfortunately.
Now then, to work.
At your command. Hardening my defense!
I'm a little worried about this next turn.
Ah, not good.
That hurt a lot. Alright, let's try to get out of here.
This should do it.
Let me heal your wounds. Allow me.
My thanks.
My growth is plain to see.
Doesn't change my turn order, whether I move or not.
I've been waiting for this.
$77, okay. What are you able to cast? Takes 3 to use 1 icy breath. I'm not able to throw poison from here, unfortunately. Am I able to throw poison from here? Nope.
Too easy.
It's so close, but it's not enough.
Victory is within reach.
I can use in tandem.
You've done it now!
Defeat is not an option.
Alright.
My turn. Over. Into the shadows.
Curses! What's going on? Time for some research.
Oh boy, here comes the big one. Yes, Glacial Moon.
This is everything I've got.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
Actually, let me see here. My stats right now, 49 defense, 12 magic defense. If I do another buff on top of that,
Let us steal our defenses.
Stirs within me. Someone give an old man a hand.
it's still the same amount. But it does refresh the amount of buffs that I get though. Okay, now I'm actually kind of safe here. Also, if I use an escapable arrow, does it kill anything? It does not. But it does set him up for Anna to kill him. 182 damage, or how much he has left after that. $220 instead. If I kill this one, which I don't think I can do. Not even close, okay. If I use an escapable arrow here, it actually does even more damage because I'm actually doing a backstab.
I saw that. With years comes wisdom.
At your command. You dare test my shield.
Must I? Please work.
You won't beat me! Look to my shield!
Cool heads shall prevail.
There we go.
For one and all.
Well done. Alright, the turn I was a little worried about. Not a problem. No concerns anymore. That archer's able to hit me.
It's over.
That's worth.
When did Gustadolf muster up such a force?
I can take one archer shot.
But I know I am in the right. They will not take me so
Also, I've
easily.
never seen treasure that looks like that before. I'm gonna be really, really upset if they take it from me.
Death from above.
Oh, thank goodness.
Done it now!
Time for some research.
Come on!
Oh, I didn't kill him there. Very interesting.
If it's a fight you want.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
Someone give an old man a hand.
There. Ah! I'm only getting started.
At your command.
He chose not to do the attack there.
I won't stand for it.
Come at me! Time to die!
Not good.
It was actually really fine. Just to make sure, actually, it should be fine either way. Actually, don't need to do anything here.
I shall do what I can.
Little safety heal on Yens. You never know when something crazy is going to happen. Always be prepared.
Time to work. You won't catch me.
Spoils secured.
This can't be!
Where shall we strike?
I'll make this quick.
Whence this quarrel among friends? What happened in Esfrost?
No one said nothing about Wolfort showing up.
Where was I?
Freeze! My research bears fruit.
Quarantine is literally broken.
I shall try my level best.
He can't be stopped.
If it's a fight you want.
Someone give an old man a hand.
it comes to battle.
At your command.
Interesting. Cyrano doesn't finish him off here. Very interesting.
Out of my way! I've been waiting for this. Rah!
Over. Shall we begin?
From where shall we strike?
The miss, how unfortunate.
Back at you.
I shall try my level best.
My turn.
Time for some research.
Currington can't be stopped, he's too broken.
I see through you. If it's a fight you want.
So it comes to battle.
That stinks.
Yeah, I'm losing health. It's kind of bad.
You're not getting away.
I will end this.
Into the shadows.
Are you in need?
On guard!
I shall do what I can. This is what I do.
Tides are turning.
Come at me!
For
Yeah,
the
he's
honor of
literally
House
just giving up,
Wolford.
huh?
You traitors!
Let us pry out their weakness.
Now.
There is always a way.
For the honor of House Wolford.
Wait your ha!
So, it falls to me.
I do not miss.
I'll give it my best. Here's a little something special for you. There's more yet to learn.
So he is guaranteed to die this turn, by the way. But why wait for the turret to
Come
do
get
it?
me. Suffer.
Not too bad. No deaths. Dragan is safe.
What is the meaning of this?
Why Zesfrost attacking the mines? Are they gonna melt down their own forges next?
Incomprehensible. The miners have all been slain.
How? How did it come to this? Lord Dragan, you know something of this, do you not?
You've nothing left to hide. Talk.
I underestimated him. I never thought he would go this far.
And even in a everyone survives, he still dies. I mean, it makes sense.
There are survivors.
There would be no way to blame King
dare
Regna for
you.
Dragan's death otherwise.
Stay with me, Dragan. Be strong.
Forgive me. Had I but spoken the truth, it would not have come to this. I thought, at last, I could step out of their shadow. That I had the upper hand. Father. Father. Forgive me.
Dragan. No.
What in the world is happening?
We can do naught to set this right, my lord. Let us inform the king at once.
Hail! Is Prince Roland among you? I have a message.
Speak it now.
Whitehome Castle is under attack, Your Highness. 'Tis the Esfrosti army.
What in the... Damn it all! The hell is going on?
Control yourself. At any rate, we must confirm exactly what has happened.
Let us return to the kingdom. Frederica, my heart aches for you, but...
We've no time. I know. I am with you.
Would this did not fall to you, but alas. See to it that Dragan receives a proper burial.
Yes, my lord. Take care. The army has the Crown City surrounded.
And this is when things got getting real spicy.
Ah, a survivor. Kill him. There you are, fair Dragan. What a pity that your dreams of being Prime Minister shall be nothing more than that. Tell me, does it pain you?
It's mocking the dead. What a guy.
Lord Thalas, a word. The entire regiment of assassins have fallen as well. This bodes ill.
It matters not, so long as the miners have been slaughtered. Saves us the trouble of having to silence them.
But, my lord...
Enough. Dispose of our dead and be done with it. My brother will wish to hear that we did.
Aye, my lord. Shall we bury Lord Dragan as well?
No. Leave him to rot, or fill the belly of some mangy cur.
A new dawn indeed, huh? Wait, that's the end of chapter 4? Yeah, now we get to the good stuff. Chapter 5, next Wednesday. Tomorrow, we're going to continue on with Metroid Zero mission. Friday and Saturday will be some combination of Smash and or Pokemon Unite. Maybe I'll stream both, maybe I'll stream neither. Who knows? Sunday depends on what we end up doing on how far we get tomorrow, because if we get very far in Zero mission, then there's no reason to, like, if we beat Zero mission tomorrow, then we're not going to play it on Sunday, obviously. If we do beat it on Sunday, I don't know what we would do next. I think I would probably take something off the backlog, one of the unfinished things, like either Monaco or Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, something like that, one of those types, and try to finish it. Or maybe I'll pick up something off of the Super Nintendo Switch shop and play that. Not quite sure one way or the other, but either way, we'll finish Zero Mission. We'll play one more non-RPG game, and then we're going to move on to our next RPG, which will be Final Fantasy XII. Unfortunately, it'll be right on time for the Summer of Smash, so we won't be playing it very much, but I think that it'll be fine. Anyway, if you've enjoyed today's stream, be sure to leave a like. If you want to see more from me, be sure to subscribe. I'm going to hit the hay. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care, have a good night, and bye.